yet? I want to do the right thing, but I got to think about all the people I love.
Ain't worth the risk. You don't want no trouble around here.
Take it easy.
Looking for anything in particular?
Stay back. Restricted area.
Hey, I tried out that silencer, suppressor, whatever. It doesn't matter. I used it to pop a fire hydrant, and it freaked out everyone on the freaking block.
Dog, maybe?
Over there.
Where'd that come from?
Okay, that's fine.
Get better. Now it feels wrong. I know this isn't your home, but it can be. It should be. Make you play. No! Look at you now. Pathetic.
Police have identified the suspect in the Joseph DeMarco murder. Aiden Pearce has been identified as the man responsible for...
All units, air support requested at once. Suspect is on the run.
If you recognize this man, notify the police.
Squad here on his trail again. Over. We gotta hit and run. take this guy out. I'm going into his side. Watch out. Squad, suspect back in view. We are on him. Over. Still no sign of suspect. We'll keep looking. Adam to squad, we're heading back.
All units, Aiden Pearce spotted in Mad Mile. Be on alert.
PH2 reporting in. We're airborne and inbound. Squad, we're searching for the suspect now. Where's this guy hiding? Anyone seen him?
T-Bone.
I don't want to cramp your style, friend, but I picked up some chatter, and I think this kid's got fixers on me.
Shit. Alright, hold on, I'm being tracked. Once I lose him, I'll come for you.
Yo, all right. Make it quick, baby.
Suspect. We'll have another look. Squad, we need a total lockdown.
Squad to all units, we have additional officers moving to intercept.
Govern our sector. We'll find this punk. Squad, we're on station and still searching for the suspect. Air to ground, we have your suspect in view. Squad, suspect is back into a tunnel. We're on the intercept on the other side. Squad, suspect's gone. Let's get an APB circulated.
A citywide manhunt is underway for the suspected vigilante Aiden Pearce. Engaged in several bold interventions, Pearce has divided the city, with locals praising his
911
actions.
state your emergency, please.
Hey, I'm free.
Lose it!
Hello, I need you to stay on the line.
Hey! Why are you doing this?
T-Bone.
Look at this, brother. Some prototype shit I ain't never seen. I'm in love.
T-Bone, wrap it up.
They sound cranky.
Forget the toys. We gotta get you out.
Oh, shit. Sorry, princess.
Hey, over
Now,
there.
go.
Someone's got to be doing that.
I'm on my way.
Right, listen up. They're turning the place over looking for me.
Tell me you guys see him. I'm on it. Grab some men. We can't let this guy get away. Hey, call the fellas in. Tell us to hurry.
Bitch. Stuck.
Don't move until I say.
10-4, brother.
Now, go, go.
Brother.
Move ahead.
You got it.
You find what we need in there?
Yeah. Default didn't expect us to find this romper room. I got what I needed to track him. Don't you worry. We're getting closer to your sister.
Go, quick.
Go.
Let's go.
Jesus. What can we do with a short rope?
Hey, there he is!
All right, you're good. Go.
I owe you, Aiden.
All units, this is Squad. We have a possible sighting on Aiden Pearce.
Stop where you are!
Whoa! Our control system is scrambled. We're boarding. Damn it! Patrol down!
Freeze! There he is! Drop the fucker if you have to.
All right, we got him.
Put out an all call. We need backup ASAP.
Squad to all units, we have additional officers moving to intercept. Positive confirmation on the suspect as Aiden Pearce.
911, what's your emergency?
As the hunt for fugitive Aiden Pearce continues.
You're a liar. I know the truth. I know how you think. I see the digital shadow you cast. You lie to everyone else. You can't hide from me. I'm going to find you and expose you to the world.
I'll be waiting for your call.
Come down to the Devlin Dome this Thursday, 6 o'clock.
A massive storm front moves over Chicago tonight. This evening, showers are expected to give way to thunderstorms and violent winds. The National Weather Alert has issued a severe storm warning until 1 a.m. in the greater Chicago area.
We're here at the gallery opening of media mogul Joseph DeMarco's Dot Connection, an eccentric art show featuring 10 of Chicago's top underground artists. As you can see, the turnout is a roaring success. The show runs throughout the month, but DeMarco has announced an upcoming online interview.
Yeah, you gotta keep them moving. Hello? 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 Mary? Fucking thing. Come on. Come on. We're back.
my digital gallery made of underground art and music. I hope you'll enjoy viewing, listening, and interacting with the pieces from this audio.
Which one?
Is that Pearce?
What's he doing here?
Where the fuck you been? You leave me standing here for 45 minutes in this DeMarco art bullshit charity. I spent all afternoon getting her ready for you. She's oiled, she's loose, she's perfect, just the way you like.
You done yet?
This is another reason why we don't hang out.
No. We don't hang out because we kill each other.
See? You, my friend, much like this shit show, have no art, no nuance, no subtlety, and it really irritates the shit out of me sometimes. So why the fuck are you here? Is there a target here?
You really want to know?
Fuck you.
It's DeMarco.
DeMarco? Oh, shit. Well, you know what? In that case, consider that a donation. So, you got a plan there, tough guy? Because DeMarco's not even here. You're using yourself as bait. Oh my God, I love it because it's such a horrible idea.
Seems to be working to me. I'm gonna make sure DeMarco knows I'm here.
I like it. Good hunting.
Joe, it's your guy. He's here. He's at your show.
What guy?
Aiden Pearce.
I see. He has some balls, doesn't he? You make sure he stays there. I don't want him leaving. I'm driving over now. We'll be there in a minute.
I've already got security on it. He's not going anywhere.
I want every exit covered. This guy doesn't leave.
Yeah, I see him. You, hold it right there.
Answer me, come on.
Get out! Get out! Stay low! Joseph DeMarco.
This is suicide. You understand that? You kill me, and you'll open a door you'll never close.
You know what? You're gonna deliver a message for me.
Yeah, sure. No, no way!
Hi, this is Jonathan Morin, Creative Director on Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs' hyper-connected world will redefine what you think about open-world game. For the very first time, not only you'll be able to explore the city at will, but you'll be able to tap into the privacy of everybody and control everything around you. Today, we want to give you a little taste of what it's like. Everything you're about to see is just another day in the city. There is no mission and no objectives.
Yeah, no kidding.
In Watch Dogs, when you use the profiler, you can invade the privacy of everybody around you. If someone has a secret, you're gonna find it. All the information you're gonna get will be useful to progress in the game. In this case, accessing a bank account. If you think you're alone, think again. You're not. There's always somebody out there. Other people are trying to use the CTOS for their own interest. You will never know where the profiler can lead you. In Watch Dogs, you're creating your own experience by tapping into people's lives. What's cool about it is that the possibilities are endless, and the gameplay extremely unexpected.
I'll call the police. I swear I will.
I'm not gonna let you get away with it.
Don't touch me. I'm warning you.
You don't get to ignore me.
Let me go.
And you think you're so special, huh? Fuck off! Leave me alone!
911, please state your emergency. Please, you have to get the cops out here. This man just pulled out a gun and started shooting. Hurry!
HOS can't authorize. Initial advance search for suspect now.
Get away from me!
You're gonna control the entire city of Chicago, and even the smallest thing will become a weapon.
Squad, suspect back in view. We are on him. Over.
Police, hands on your head!
Squad to all units. Stand ready for
When situations get out of hand, you would be surprised of how many options you have. I hope you've enjoyed the demo. Keep following us to be the first to know about what's going on Watch Dogs.
Welcome to the first installment of the Watch Dogs gameplay series, where we will give you an exclusive first look at some of the innovative gameplay features that make Watch Dogs truly revolutionary. In part 1, you'll learn more about how Watch Dogs is redefining hacking and to use it to turn the city into your ultimate weapon. Everyone and everything is connected by technology. Hacking into that connection can be very powerful. All these connections are controlled by CTOS, a citywide centralized software created to cut costs and maximize efficiency. It manages transportation control, emergency response, utilities, crime monitoring, and much more. Since Chicago implemented CTOS, people get to work faster, the crime rate has dropped, and communication networks are more stable and more accessible than ever before. With everything now connected, someone with the skills to take over this system, someone like Aiden Pearce, can become extremely powerful. CTOS access must be unlocked district by district by installing a backdoor virus into each of its territorial control centers. Reach them all as you need to and extend your reach across all of Chicago. Everything connected to the network can be hacked from a smartphone. With the push of a button, the city will become your weapon.
This is powerful. Just don't be stupid. You screw around and you get people hurt.
CTOS access lets you hack anybody's personal data, break into their house through their own home security cameras, intercept texts and phone calls.
Fuck that. Tell him we go to court and his breakdowns go in public.
Steal their passwords, access their computer, and even their bank accounts. The data you steal will further increase your hacking skills. You can also access the Chicago PD's crime prediction system. It uses the vast surveillance camera network and each citizen's personal data to predict potential criminal activities. When the system alerts you of a crime, it's your choice whether you want to intervene or turn a blind eye. Tag and track your enemies through security cameras. Create diversions to lure them away or directly into a deadly trap. Use your environment to create dynamic cover before entering to ensure your escape. The possibilities are endless. When the heat turns up, CTOS has many ways to help you get away clean, cause accidents, trigger road blockers, overload steam pipes, raise bridges, and short out electronics at your whim. Anyone in the city may be an active threat. Never let your guard down. Take advantage of focus mode. It represents Aiden's quick reflexes and analysis capabilities, so he can combine multiple abilities in a pinch. When the police come after you, jam their communications and cameras to evade them, or hack into hiding places to get away. You can even use the L train to escape. If all else fails, you can cause a massive blackout and disappear into the shadows. the entire city is in your hands. In Part 2, we'll share more about the most surveyed city in the United States, Chicago, Illinois.
I'm about to open your world.
You got me in. In this city, no one can hide from me. No one.
So, apparently someone's invented a pill for your passwords. Have you heard of this?
This is crazy. You swallow this chip, and it authenticates whoever you are for whatever account needs your password. Can you imagine? I can't even get my head around this. Like, what if I forgot the pill? Then I'm just locked out of my entire digital life? And, get this, it only lasts a day. So, apparently you poop it out or something, and then you have to take another one the next day. I mean, how is this a viable solution to multiple passwords? Are we just so off stuff with tech right now that we're losing our minds?
Give me 4 seconds and a clear signal. I'll get in, and you'll never know. But I want you to know. You're not anonymous. I've seen your kind before. I've made mistakes, hurt people I love. All because of men like you. You think you're untouchable? I'm here to shatter your illusions.
Everything is connected. Traffic lights, security cams, trains, mobile phones. Every minute, 27,800 Instagram photos are shared. 1,875,000 likes are given on Facebook, and 200 million email are sent. The hyper-connected world is now. For the first time, take a stunning journey to Paris, London, and Berlin to feel the power of data. Discover Watch Dogs, We Are Data.
We wanted to have a big world for Watch Dogs, and it is. I mean, you can drive a very fast vehicle and cross the city, and we wanted to keep all the details and all the density of the city as you crossed it, and at 200 miles an hour. But more importantly, we wanted to have a deep city. We wanted depth. We wanted a lot of density. If you go in any street corner in Chicago or in a major city, there's a lot of things happening around you, and we want to preserve all of that within Watch Dogs. Make sure that the city reacts to everything you're doing, and that we preserve that detail that is so unique to a modern city in North America. So at the heart, it's the same game's vision, right? We're starting from a vision, and then Disrupt is a very scalable technology, a very scalable game engine. So what we're doing is we're preserving the game experience, but if you play Watch Dogs on the PlayStation 4, we want to make sure that we use all of the console's capability. So all the game spiller we're able to make longer and stronger. All of the details in the game we're able to push forward. We're gonna have more details, more immersion. We're able to increase connectivity, increase the density of things. So it's the same game experience, but basically magnified on the PlayStation 4.
It's not just the capacity of new machinery, it's also the capacity of players to create, to interact, to socialize. So when we started to talk about Watch Dogs to Sony, they got it immediately. It is the players and their behavior that will actually bring what next gen actually means. We're starting to make a machine that has to acknowledge how our society work, how our people interact with each other, how they play with each other.
One of the things that we realized when we look at the PlayStation 4 is I think a lot of the things driving decisions for Sony were in line with some of the decisions that we were taking on Watch Dogs. I mean, Watch Dogs, one of our core pillars is connectivity. The first layer of it is the main character can connect to his whole environment. He can control the city, hack into any computer. But the game itself, we're applying it to the game. So the game is connected in many ways. So we want the player to be able to connect to Watch Dogs even through his mobile, be able to play directly with people who are on their console, who are on their PlayStation 4, even if he's on the bus. Basically being able to be attached to our game world even when he steps out of the living room.
We are definitely in Watch Dogs exploring very new way of expressing what online could be, what it means to be connected, especially in a game where connectivity is at the heart of it.
We want the player to be surprised when he meets other players. We want him to be able to go from single player to multiplayer without having to go through a lobby, to menus, to various game settings. We want things to be natural. We want him to go to breach the wall between single player and multiplayer, if you want. I like to say that the best moments in Watch Dogs, the player is going to create them, and those are the moments we want him to go. When he goes to the office or at school the day afterwards, we want him to talk about it with his friends, right? Well, now if we're able to share a clip of that, it's even more concrete. It's your clip. You created that wow moment, and you can share a video of it.
I feel like games are there to enable people to create, to think, to wonder. It's a lot more than just pressing buttons. Like, people need to never forget that when the player plays a game, his brain is extremely active, and he should be creating and filling the gaps as he plays. And I think that new machines like the PS4, their job is always to recognize that and give more power for a reason. Like, just provide more possibilities so that we can constantly grow that form of entertainment and make it better.
CTOS Threat Monitoring Report number 193A. Subject, Aiden Pearce. On October 26, 2012, at 16:30 Central Time, CTOS network security detected multiple breaches in our system. This was a level 3 network intrusion. On-site surveillance cameras and first-hand eyewitness confirm Aiden Pearce at the site of the intrusion. We now have solid confirmation that Pearce can breach the CTOS Populous database at will. This grants him access to names, salaries, occupations, and countless clusters of private information. Attempts to track and block his access points have proven unsuccessful. The illegal hacks used by Pearce give him access to secure banking accounts. In this case, he uses private account information to withdraw stolen funds from a nearby ATM. Moments later, we detected a new intrusion from an unknown party. It appears we are not the only people tracking and monitoring Pearce. Make note of this, as we'll come back to it later. Starting at 16:32 Central Time, a series of escalating events. Pearce accesses data on Sandy Higgins, a teacher with a restraining order against her ex-husband Bobby Sawicki. The CTOS crime prevention system flags Higgins as a potential victim. Upon receiving the CTOS notification of an imminent crime, Pearce decides to follow Miss Higgins. This course of action was noted by a criminologist and will be added to his upcoming psych report.
I swear I will.
I'm not gonna let you get away with it.
Don't touch me. I'm warning you.
Here we see Pearce intervene, saving Higgins. When the attacker flees, the CTOS crime prevention system prompts Pearce to capture her attacker. It should be noted that this indicator is part of a beta system intended for Chicago PD. We don't know how Pearce gained access to this, but it's clear this breach goes far deeper than we ever imagined. Next is a hack we were completely unaware of. Pearce somehow overloads an electrical fuse box. The implications of this are obvious, but what happens next is even worse. Chicago PD responds to the disturbance, but Pearce eludes the officers by using our system against them. When a CTOS hack isn't immediately available, Pearce does not hesitate to use more conventional tools. Our image recognition systems confirm that Pearce is armed with a 9mm handgun. The lesson is, do not mistake Pearce for just another hacker. He's something more. Despite Chicago PD's considerable show of force against Pearce, he managed to escape the area by disrupting the CTOS transit system. One of our top priorities should be to find the exploit he used and close it off. As Pearce makes his escape, we again see clear evidence that an unknown party was monitoring his actions. We must track down this individual and determine if he or she is trying to stop him, or worse, help him. We must protect our system, and that means containing Aiden Pearce. Any breach of CTOS is a danger to everyone.
What's up, guys? This is Nick Schmidt, your community developer for Watch Dogs. We're here at the Ubisoft Montreal mocap studio, and today the team is shooting takedowns and combat. Should be pretty exciting. Let's go have a look.
We were lucky enough to work with, to start off with casting Sebastian Rouleau. He's almost too perfect for mocap, you know what I mean? He's like super athletic. He can sometimes move better than Aiden can actually move, and we have to sometimes even slow him down a little bit, which is very, very rare in mocap. Usually the animators have to go in and speed up and augment the animation, but actually Sebastian is so athletic that he can do actually more than Aiden can really do in the game. Hands in Pocket was a big thing for us. I'd never seen anybody really try to do this in a video game before, because it's very complicated to make a hand go into a pocket in a believable way and have the cloth move with the pocket, because we have simulated cloth on the characters. So we just built this simple rope that you hang around the neck, and when he walks, it just kind of helps the hands hang in the correct position. For Aiden, we tried to create a fighting style that's a lot more realistic than you normally see. We didn't want to do anything that was sort of fancy or showy. We wanted to create a sort of a brutal street fighting style, almost survival fighting. So every move that he makes is about trying to take somebody out. There's no move that's just for show. Everything is just raw and fast and extremely violent. It's shock and awe style of fighting. From an animation point of view, Aiden Pearce is a character that we try to show he's both intelligent and extremely violent. So by that, you're going to see that he does things that are very smart that give him a tactical advantage. He uses little things like his tactical baton, or just the way he sort of sneaks around and stealths around, or hacking. He uses all of these components to sort of outsmart his enemies.
That's it for today. For more info, follow us on Twitter at WatchDogsGame or at facebook.com/WatchDogsGame.